Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Stomp, Clap, and Read today. We are so happy you're here. I just want to give out a reminder that if you want to type down in the Facebook messages or in the Zoom chat and give your child's name, I will give them a shout out at the end, and Miss Cindy will. We will both give a shout out. And the other thing is today we are going to be making more soup. So I know a couple weeks ago, Facebook was kind of acting up and I wasn't able to share some of your favorite soups, but do it again today. So share your favorite soup with us and I'll give that as a shout out at the end too. And one last reminder, come by the main branch of the library. You can either go to the drive-through or you can come into KidSpace and ask for a storytime kit. And this is what it looks like. It's just in the baggie. It's got a scarf and an egg shaker, and you can have one for each child in your family so they can participate in all of our preschool programs with the scarf and the egg shaker. Other than that, if you have comments, questions, put it in the Facebook chat, put it in the Zoom chat, and I will join you guys at the end with some shout outs. Okay, take it away, Miss Cindy.
Good morning. Welcome to Stomp, Clap, and Read. I want to tell you, it was so exciting yesterday. I was just telling Octavia that a family came in and they asked for the story kit for Stomp, Clap, and Read. So if you're that family and you have your new bag and you're all ready to do you have your story kit and you're all ready for today. Today we'll be using our shakers, and you can also use your shakers or your scarves during our dance later today. But now it's time to do our opening rhyme. So let's get ready to clap our hands. Octavia's going to take a break here for a minute and we'll get ready to do our opening rhyme. If you're ready for some singing, let's clap our hands. If you're ready for some singing, clap your hands. If you're ready for some singing, clap your hands. If you're ready for some singing, if you're ready for some singing, if you're ready for some singing, clap your hands. If for some dancing, let's stamp our feet. Are you ready? Really loud. If you're ready for some dancing, stomp your feet. Stomp, stomp. If you're ready for some dancing, stomp your feet. Stomp, stomp. If you're ready for some dancing, if you're ready for some dancing, if you're ready for dancing, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you are ready for a story, let's shout hooray. If you're ready for a story, shout hooray, hooray. If you're ready for a story, shout hooray, hooray. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, shout hooray, hooray. Well, now we are ready to reach for the sky. So get your scarves out, boys and girls, and we'll reach for the sky with Allison Levy. We are ready to rock out this morning. Okay, now, boys and girls, it's time to move to the beat with Octavia. All right, we'll put Octavia over here and we're gonna get ready for an awesome story today, boys and girls. Today, before we do our story, we've gotta do our hot chocolate song. When this weekend, I hear there's going to be some snow, and after you're outside for a while, you're gonna want some hot chocolate. So everybody grab your shakers and we're gonna sing our hot chocolate song. Get your cup out for your cocoa because you're going to pour it in, right? And what's going to go on top? Whipped cream to blow because it's hot. Ready? Hot chocolate, yummy, yummy, yummy hot chocolate. Pour the cocoa, whipped cream on top. Blow because it's hot. Hot chocolate, yummy, yummy, yummy hot chocolate. One for me and one for you. Hot chocolate, it'll do. All right, now we're going to get ready for our story. Today our story is a wonderful story. It's called Thank You, Omu. And Omu means in the Nigerian language. The author Oge Mora wrote the story in memory of her grandmother, who used to like to cook and listen to music and sway her hips as she was cooking. So I want you to think about that, boys and girls. You can stir with her today. Thank you, Omu by Oge Mora. On the corner of First Street and Long Street, on the very top floor, Omu was cooking a thick red stew in a big fat pot for a nice evening meal. Seasoned and stirred and took a small taste. Oh, what a delicious stew, Omu said. Ooh, tonight's dinner will be surely the best I ever had. With that, Omu put down her spoon and went to read a book. And as the thick red stew simmered on the stove, its scrumptious scent wafted out the window, out to the door, down the hall, toward the street, and around the block until someone was at the door. And when Omu opened it, she saw a little boy. Little boy, Omu exclaimed, what brings you to my home? Well, I was playing with my race car down the hall when I smelled, oh, the most delicious smell, the little boy replied. What is it? Well, it's thick red stew. Stew, he sighed. That sure sounds yummy. Well, Omu thought for a minute. She was saving her stew for dinner, but she had made quite a bit, and it would not hurt to share. Would you like some? The little boy nodded, and as Omu spooned out some thick red stew from the big fat pot from her nice evening meal. Thank you, Omu, the little boy said, and went on his way. With that, Omu closed the door and went back to her book. And as her thick red scent wafted out the window, out the door, down the hall, toward the street, around the block, until knock, knock, someone was at the door. And when Omu opened the door, she saw, can you guess who it's going to be? Yeah, right, a police officer. Miss Police Officer, Omu explained, what brings you to my home? I was on duty down the street when I smelled the most delicious smell. Miss Police Officer, what is it? Thick red stew. Ah, stew, she said, and her mouth was watering. Ooh, that sounds mighty tasty. Omu thought for a minute. There was still enough to share. Would you? The police officer nodded. Once again, Omu spooned out some thick red stew from the big fat pot for her nice evening meal. Thank you, Omu, the officer said, and went on her way. And so for the second time, closed the door. She went back to her book, and sure enough, as she read, her thick red stew's scrumptious scent wafted out the window, out the door, down the hall, toward the street, around the block, until knock, knock, knock. Again, someone was at Omu's door, and this time when she opened it, she saw, can you see, boys and girls, in the picture who it might be? Let's see if you're right. It was the hot dog vendor. Mr. Vendor, Omu exclaimed, what brings you to my home? Well, I was selling my hot dogs down the block when I smelled the most delicious smell. The hot dog vendor replied. What is it? Thick red stew. the vendor licked his lips. That sounds quite delectable. So Omu opened, she spooned out some thick red stew from the big fat pot for her nice evening meal. Thank you, Omu, the hot dog vendor said, and went on his way. Throughout the day, people from all across the neighborhood knocked on Omu's door. She fed a shop owner, a cab driver, a doctor, an actor, a lawyer, a baker, an artist, a singer, an athlete, a bus driver, a construction worker. Even the mayor stopped by, and each time they knocked, Omu shared. Soon the sky darkened and the street lightened, and it was finally time for dinner. But when Omu opened her big fat pot of thick red stew for her nice evening meal, it was empty. Omu sniffled. Well, there goes the best dinner I ever had. Sorry and blue, she sat at the table with her empty pot until knock, 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 knock. Who could that be? Omu wondered. And when she opened the door, she saw the little boy, the police officer, the hot dog vendor, the shop owner, the cab driver, the doctor, the actor, the lawyer, the dancer, the baker, the wife, everyone she fed was at her door. Oh, I'm sorry, everyone, Omu sighed. My thick red stew is all gone. I have nothing left to share. Boy tugged on Omu's sleeve. Don't worry, Omu. We are not here to ask. We are here to give. So the police officer carried in a fresh salad. The mayor entered with a roast chicken. The baker brought a collection of sweet goodies. Even the little boy presented Omu something special in a shiny red envelope. Everyone who had knocked on Omu's door that day squeezed inside her tiny apartment, and together they ate, they danced, they celebrated, and while Omu's big fat pot of thick red stew was empty, her heart was full of happiness and love. The dinner was the best she ever had. And the little boy, you can see, has written a note. And he has said, thank you, Omu. So next time, a delicious meal and you share it together. I hope you'll remember this story. And it is a wonderful story. And I hope you'll maybe make some stew or soup or something later today or over the weekend, because it's fun to cook. All right, now we are going to do some dancing, and we are going to dance one of my favorite songs, and it's called Jump for Joy, and it's by Red Barn. So get ready to jump for joy. You can use your shakers, you can use your scarves. It's time to dance. All right, I hope you enjoyed that song. I do, it always makes me very happy. All right, now boys and girls, we are going to sing another song. I'm gonna get out my big pot. It is time to make some soup. And in this song, it's called The Soup is Boiling Up. The soup is boiling up. Stir slow, around we go. The soup is boiling up. All right, we're gonna put some things inside our pot and we're gonna get ready to stir our soup. So get out your big pots. Get ready to stir. And the soup is boiling up. The soup is boiling up. Stir slow, around we go. The soup is boiling up. First we add the broth. First we add the broth. Stir slow, around we go. The soup is boiling up. What can we put in next, boys and girls? I'm thinking A yummy carrot, right? Oh, I bet you that bunny might like that carrot. The soup is, now we add some carrots. We add some carrots. Stir slow, around we go. The soup is boiling up. The soup is boiling up. The soup is boiling up. Stir slow, around we go. The soup is boiling up. What are we gonna add next? Let's see. How about some corn? That might be tasty in our soup. Let's drop that in. Now some corn. Now we add some corn. Let's stir it up. Stir slow, around we go. The soup is boiling up. All right, what else could we add? I'm thinking some chicken. Let's put some chicken in there. Ready? Buck, 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 buck. All right, we added some chicken. And so we add some chicken. We add some chicken. Stir slow, around we go. The soup is boiling up. All right, let's put in one more thing. Are you ready? I'm thinking some noodles. Ooh, that'll be good in our. So we put this, now we add some noodles. Now we add some noodles. Stir slow, around we go. The soup is boiling up. All right, boys and girls, I want to tell you before we have another story about some books called Soup Day, and it's by Melissa Iwai. And in the back of her book, she has a recipe, and it's called Snowy Day Vegetable Soup. So if you want to check out that book, or I'll show you another one too. She has another one about pizza, and it has a recipe. So it's a fun story that you can read together, and then you could make a delicious meal afterwards. All right, we have a rhyme on our flannel, so I'm gonna move our flannel up nice and close so you can see. All right, and this story is called Knock Knock. Who is knocking at my door? At my door. Who is knocking at my door? Let's see, who could it be? Look, it's Grandma. Grandma came to visit. Hi, Grandma. All right, I think there are gonna be some more people coming. Who is knocking at my door? At my door. Who is knocking at my door? Look, it's, who do you think it is now? It's Grandpa. Grandpa came. Oh, hi, Grandpa. Ready? I think we're gonna have some more people come visit. I hear some knocking. Who is knocking at my door? My door, at my door. Who is knocking at my door? Who could it be this time, do you think, boys and girls? Can you see? Let's see. I'm gonna move that a little closer. Who could it be this time? Who is it? It's Daddy. Oh, more people are coming. Who is knocking at my door? At my door. Who is knocking at my door? Who do you think it is this time? Can you guess? It's Mommy. Lots of people came to visit. Who is knocking at my door? At my door, at my door. Who is knocking at my door? And this time, look at Sister came. And now I think we're gonna have some more people. Who else can come? Who is knocking at my door? At my door, at my door. Who is knocking at my door? Who could it be this time, do you think? Look, it's Mother. Wow. Who? I hear another knock. A very soft knock. Ooh, who is knocking at my door? At my door, at my door. Who is knocking at my door? Who do you think it could be? It's Baby. The whole family. And guess what they're here for? A pizza. A pizza party. It's time. We better put that pizza up here so you can see it. I think they're going to have fun having a pizza party together. So maybe you could get some pizza too. You could check out those books. though that information will be on our Facebook page later. Or if you want to call the desk, you could call the library and you could ask them a question, right, Miss Debbie?
Absolutely. Yeah, those two books were perfect for today's story time. I want to thank everybody for joining us on Facebook today. We do have some shout outs, which I'm going to do in a minute. And if there's still time, if you want to post your child's name in there or let us know their favorite soup. But I wanted to let you know that next week we are going to be having another special guest. Miss Cindy has done a great job finding all these wonderful special guests this year, well, last year and this year. And this special guest actually works at the library, and he's going to be showing us a 1980s synthesizer. So that's going to be really fun, and definitely join in for that because that's going to be a really fun Stomp, Clip, and Read next week. Miss Cindy, are we ready to give some shout outs?
We are. I'm so excited. Did we get any vegetables or any ideas for soup?
We didn't get vegetables. We did get a soup. We did get and I'll get to that when I get through
Okay,
it. So
I am ready.
Oh, Miss Cindy's got her instrument. So we want to say, first of all, joining us via Zoom is Raiden. So good morning, Raiden.
Good morning, Raiden. Are you ready?
Perfect. Then we have a lot of people joined us on Facebook, which is fabulous. We have Miriam.
Miriam. Let's do it. Miriam.
And we have Agastya.
Is it Agusto?
It's not. It's Agastya. And I apologize for pronouncing her name probably incorrectly each week, but I'm going to say Agastya.
Agastya. Hello.
And we have Ariana.
All right, Ariana. Ariana.
And we have Leif. And Leif wants to tell us that his favorite soup is tomato soup.
That Leaf. Hello.
All right, that's for Leif. And then we have Ashley.
Ashley.
And I know Harlan is joining us this morning.
Harlan, good morning.
And maybe her brother Callan.
Callan.
And we have Amelia.
Amelia.
And we have Miguel.
Miguel.
And we have Amara.
Amara.
And we have Zia.
Zia.
And as I'm on Facebook right now, it looks like we have Retta, and Retta likes black bean soup.
Thank you for telling us that, Retta. Retta.
I think I got everybody. We're going to go through our goodbye song. And if I catch anybody else, I'll do them real quick at the end.
Okay.
But thank you so much for joining us and participating. We really appreciate it.
Yes, we do. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to pull up our goodbye song here so you can see it really big there. Can everyone see? So we're going to do, see ya later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. See you soon, baboon. Better swish, jellyfish. Give yourselves a hug, ladybug. And bye, bye, butterfly. Bye-bye, everyone. I thank you everyone for joining us today. And don't forget to join us next week. Bye.
Absolutely. We'll see everybody next week. Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.